The power of gratitude meditation. Gratitude has been shown through research to be a powerful tool to decrease negative emotions such as anxiety and stress, among others. We cannot be in a state of gratitude and be angry, anxious, or depressed. Therefore, taking the time to focus our attention to what we are grateful for in our lives can shift our state of mind. One of the best ways to shift our day is to start with a state of gratitude. Before we begin our practice, let's take a moment to review some things that you could show gratitude for. There are many different places that you can look for something in your life to be grateful for. For example, call in one big thing. What is one big change that transformed your life in some way or challenged you to overcome something? Another example, to be grateful for the people in your life. It can be a person that has made a big impact in your life, or someone that did something minor, like smiled at you, and it shifted your energy to be more positive. And finally, another example would be something very simple, such as the sunshine, your ability to walk, or your ability to see, the taste of coffee, or the fact that you have a job. These are all easy to be grateful for, and they're also easy to be taken for granted. Keeping this in mind, let's begin our practice. To get started, find a quiet, comfortable place where you know you won't be disturbed. Sit upright in a comfortable, stable position where you feel fully supported and your back, neck, and head are straight. Or you can also lie down in a comfortable place. Now allow your eyes to gently close. Take a slow, deep breath to begin. Let this breath bring you to the present moment and begin the process of feeling more peaceful and centered. Breathe into the belly so it expands as you inhale, and it gets smaller as you exhale. Now mentally scan your body for any areas where there is tightness, tension, or soreness, and let that life force energy that you're receiving from the oxygen in your lungs fill that space. As you breathe out, let that tension in your body release with each exhale. Good. If you notice any thoughts pop into your head, or if you're experiencing any emotions, just allow them to flow out as you breathe out. Now, as we begin the gratitude process, let's start by acknowledging that if you are listening to this meditation, you already know that you have marvelous gifts. The gift of hearing that allows you to hear these words and listen to the beautiful music, hear the voices of those you love, the song of a bird, the notes of a band or orchestra, the songs of singing and voices, the sound of your own breath flowing in and out. The gift of life itself, including your heart that beats and that gives life to your body, the food that nourishes you, and the energy that you are. Now take a moment to think about the things that we have in our modern lives today that make our lives more comfortable and convenient than they were for the generations before us. We can flip a switch and a light appears. We turn a tap and clean, drinkable water flows out. We adjust a thermostat and a room grows warmer or cooler depending on our needs. We have a roof to keep us dry when it rains and walls to keep out the cold wind, windows to let in the light, and screens to keep out insects. We have the capability to enter a vehicle and drive it where we want to go. We have access to machines that wash our clothes, and we have clothes to wear and places to store them. There are machines that store our food at just the right temperature and help us cook it without us having to gather wood. We have indoor plumbing. We have public schools that can teach us to read and write, skills that were available to only the very few just a few hundred years ago. And we have connectivity and access to all of the knowledge that has ever existed in the history of the world through our smart devices. Now, let us take a moment to reflect on all the thousands of people who have worked hard, most without knowing you at all, to make your life easier or more pleasant. Those who plant, grow, and harvest your food. Those who transport that food to the market. Those who take the time to design the store, the shelves, the packaging that keeps the food safe and allows you to find what you need. The postal workers who sort and deliver your mail. Those who maintain the servers that allow the internet to be available to us anywhere and anytime. Those who design operations and systems for gathering, sorting, and disposing of trash and recycling. Those who gather news stories and photos, and those who create the many mechanisms by which the news of the events of the world can reach you. And finally, all those who play sports, create art or music or films to entertain and uplift you. Now consider the people and pets you know who enrich your life. those who smile at you and cheer you on, those family, friends, acquaintances, colleagues, and peers, those ancestors who worked so you could live well, those friends who support you when you need a shoulder or a hand. Now take a moment to reflect on your own reasons for feeling grateful in this moment. What is one memory that you are truly grateful for? Think about one situation currently going on in your life that you're grateful for right now. Now, think about one future possibility that you are grateful for. There is always so much for us to feel grateful for. And when gratitude fills our hearts and minds, our souls are uplifted. Rest quietly now for as long as you need, noticing how you feel throughout your body. Notice your emotions and your thoughts and how they are now compared to before when you started. Don't judge, just take notice. Now gently stretch your hands and arms. Stretch your feet and legs. When you're ready, open your eyes. With practice, you can find yourself feeling grateful easily wherever you are. Remember that gratitude doesn't have to be for dramatic life-changing circumstances. It can be simple appreciation for the often overlooked miracles of life. Thank you for watching the Power of Gratitude meditation.